To business, then. Orlais sent a dozen wardens to the Vigil to await your arrival. Nearly all died in the attack, but Christoph is still in the field. The Orlesian wardens were uneasy that the Darkspawn weren't going to ground with the Blight ended. Christoph was sent to track down some leads. A fortnight ago, he left in a bustle. As best we figure, he went to the city, Amaranthine. Only so many places travelers visit. I check the inns and taverns. You did, but not to me. The wardens keep their own counsel. Wiser men than I have worried over that. One of the wardens said the Archdemon's strength gave the Horde some semblance of purpose. If they found some other purpose... That's the only thing that needs immediate attention. Do you want something else, Commander? As much as you like, sir. Generally, the Keep's Seneschal takes care of day-to-day matters. If anything important arises, I'll alert you. We call her the Vigil. She's been around for a long spell. They say the Alamari barbarians first built a fort here to stop Tevinter incursions from the lowlands of the Waking Sea. They say that the castle is built on a mountain of bones. Much death here.
Okay. It's just about done for this area, I think. But I think I will have a second thought about leaving that Juggernaut army in the personal storage, and I'll take that with me because it may just come in handy quite soon. I've got plenty of slots in the inventory, so I may as well take it with me.
Yes.
Blimey, Commander of the Grey. Right. A while back they caught a thief in the Vigil. Took 4 wardens to capture him. Gave one of the wardens a black eye, he did. Half joking, they said he might make a good recruit. He's in the dungeon, sir. I also have some letters. Arrived just before you did. Just give me a moment.
Right, so we've got a couple of little quests. We'll accept those anyway, just because it's the right thing to do. Right, let's have a little wander around the keep.
Look at that! Was Andraste really that much of a looker? Don't you think she would have been, I don't know, a barbarian? Sure, but Andraste was a real person once. Before she up and married the Maker, I mean. What would she have thought of the Circle of Magi? Forcing mages to fight demons, or be made tranquil? Seems to me that Andraste counseled men to seek their own path to the Maker. But the Chantry uses her words as a reason to collar us just for being who we are. That's so sweet of you. I'm all a tingle. Oh well. She's still quite a looker for a prophet. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying you're weird, it's a statue, dude. I'll leave the dungeon just for now, let's
So, mage, huh? What's it like?
talk to Voldrick.
To have all this...
Commander, so this is human construction, is it? My brother said you'd need a stonemason, but he didn't know the half of it. You're too kind. The Darkspawn did a number on this keep of yours, but I suspect it was crumbling well before they showed up. Your Seneschal gave me some fancy decree promising men and monies to fix the Vigil, but it's a paltry sum. I suppose it would be sufficient to reconstruct the walls to human standards, But who'd want that?
Humans?
I'm not certain of the character of the stone in these parts, but we'd need more men for certain. Proper skilled men, not some starving dusters, right? Which all boils down to coin, really.
Always want coin. How much? 80 sovs?
It will be, Warden. Good luck to anyone who tries to breach these walls. Ah!
Yes, 80 sovs. You best do a good job, little man.
Did we have to come
Oh,
all
look, we've
this
got an
way?
old friend.
It's cold here. Very.
Ah, Warden Commander. I represent Master Wade, the finest...
And bloody coldest. I can't feel my fingers.
finest armorer in Denerim. I thought, well, we thought that you might have need of an armorer.
My one glittering moment. The highlight of my career. And now I'm stuck at Turnip Keep.
Vigils Keep. Vigil! Sorry, Warden Commander. You know how he gets. This is a temporary relocation. The Darkspawn are most active around Amaranthine. We thought we could help.
And I suppose the money the Crown paid us had nothing to do with it?
Shh!
Providing arms and armor for common soldiers. Oh, the indignity. If we are going to be so dreadfully plebeian, I don't suppose Amaranthine has any proper medal. Silverite? Viridium? Or are we back to bronze weapons, stone clubs?
Wade has a point. He's happiest and fastest when presented with a challenge. If you come across any deposits of ore, let us know.
Okie doke.
Ah, of course.
Not that I've got much gold left. See, we've got a few new call it metals that the weapons and armor's made out of. So we've got volcanic and white steel. Those two are new. That's a new one as well, High Dragon. I think there are a few other things as well throughout the game which we'll no doubt come across later on. Right, let's see what the sergeant wants.
I don't mean to alarm you, Commander, but it's possible there are still Darkspawn in the Vigil. Let me explain. You know Dworkin? That mad dwarf's bombs shook the whole keep. Some of the deep cellars caved in. I suspect that there are pockets of Darkspawn below, trapped. In time, they may dig their way out. We have men who can unearth the rubble at your command. Whenever you're ready, I can take you to the basements.
Sounds good, let's go.
Straight away, sir.
Darkspawn killing again. Superb.
Here we are. The Vigil goes deep. Real deep. The hallways down here have been crumbling for years and decades. And that blasted Dworkin's explosives didn't do the structure any favors. I don't know, but no one saw the Darkspawn approach on the surface either. Maybe they found a way to attack from below. No one knows. The Vigil's always been here. Since the barbarians, they say. Who knows what's at the bottom? You heard the commander. Put your backs into it. This is where you come in. Who knows what's up ahead? We'll be back here.
Right, we are then. Let's go kill some Darkspawn. Made quite a few corpses anyway.
You were staring at me. You man skirt wearing freak.
go. It's a rescue mission as well now then. Damsel in distress. How original.
Darkspawn have sensed us.
Guess he's dead then. What armor fit on Ogren, I wonder? Doesn't really suit a dwarf, but it's like a little boy in his dad's suit of armour.
The deep roads of darkness.
Where are you coming from? That'll teach him right for interfering. Shrine of Andraste. Oh, a hidden area. Guess that was a clue on the statue. Nothing else of any interest in this room. See if we can find some more darkspawns in there. Oh, just in time, Luke.
As you say. Shall be done. Very well. Tis begun, as you say. Shall be done. Tis begun. Very well. Very well. Tis begun. Very well. I shall do it. As you say. Shall be done. Very well. Shall be done. I shall do it. It is over.
Okay. Oh, gruesome. Let's go on those spikes. Suicide run.
What now? This crypt is old, really old. But these things can have unusual powers. Be wary.
Ambush. Let's crack some bones. Come on, skeleton. The top archers.
As you say.
grave robbing. Guess we need to find some more keys from somewhere. There's one. Still another 3 keys to find. Seem to remember they were actually in a different area somewhere, so I'll probably have to come back to this part later on. Just the right way. Who's this? Let these prisoners out.
Oh, thank the Maker. Please let us out. Quick, before more of those things come.
That's it, run for your lives. Or stand and fight with me.
She couldn't have shown us the courtesy of waiting a bit longer before becoming a ghoul.
Sexy.
We must not exhaust our supplies. It's begun.
So much for the damsel in distress then.
Very well.
Actually, if that rings any better. Any that spell powers plus 10. Get rid of that one. The plus 10 spell powers a lot more beneficial, I think, for him. Let's continue through this cave. Oh, what's this part?
You murdered a slew of darkspawn there. Well, you hear the stories about you and the Wardens. But to see it firsthand...
Impressed, are we?
Well, I'm impressed.
I thought so.
Anyway, it looks like the explosives caved this section in. I brought along Master Voldrick.
So, this is how you humans ply your stonecraft. Disgraceful, that is. What, this would barely last a few centuries. I wager these passages may go far enough to connect to the deep roads. The Orlesian lads would have had a terrible surprise. Explains how experienced men fell to the Darkspawn. This is a grave matter. If we don't shut these tunnels, the Darkspawn can attack from below again.
Andraste's blood. There are basement entrances throughout the keep. There's no way to defend against that.
Then we follow the tunnels and hope to find a single point to block off. Never you fear, lass. With the Warden's muscle and my stonecraft, we'll find a way.
We'll need some time, but as soon as we clear it, we'll let you know.
Okie doke.
Of course.
Right. So I've just been to the dungeon. Was it the basement? Let's go in this one. Ah, that's right. This was a different one. Let's talk to the cell guard after I just grab all the prisoners' belongings.
Ah, Commander. Good thing you're here. This one's been locked up 3 nights now. Good men died while this one was protected in his cell. He won't give his name. All I know is he was caught poking around the estate in the middle of the night. I'd say he was just a thief. But it took 4 Grey Wardens to capture him. You best be careful. Whoever he is, he's no ordinary burglar, that's for sure. As you wish, Commander. I'll tell the Seneschal you came. He'll want to know what you decide to do with this man.
Alright. Let's see what Nathaniel has to say.
If it isn't the great hero, conqueror of the blight and vanquisher of all evil. Aren't you supposed to be 10 feet tall with lightning bolts shooting out of your eyes?
Piss take.
Somehow I just thought that my father's murderer would be, more impressive. I am Nathaniel Howe. My family owned these lands until you showed up. Do you even remember my father?
Yes, I do.
Your family was going to sell us out to the Orlesians. How could he? A Grey Warden stole into his estate and slaughtered him before I could even talk to him. I came here. I thought I was going to try to kill you, to lay a trap for you. But then I realized I just wanted to reclaim some of my family's things. It's all I have left. That was the plan. Look, I don't know what happened with the Kuslands. It sounds like it was horrible. The entire war was. Whatever my father did, however, shouldn't harm my whole family. The Howes are pariahs now. Those of us left. It's all thanks to you. And now you get to decide my fate. Ha! Ironic, isn't it?
You betcha.
You're right. I'll go join King Alistair's service immediately. He'd be certain to give a Howe another chance. If you let me go... I don't know. I only came back to Ferelden a month ago. If you let me go, I'll probably come back here. You might not catch me next time. I could lie, if you prefer.
Got a point.
The Darkspawn are a menace. If it weren't for the Blight, maybe my father would never have done what he did. But I can't do anything about them, can I? There's just you and the Grey Wardens, here in my home. All ready? Good.
I brought the Seneschal for you, Commander.
I see you've spoken to our guest. Quite the handful, isn't he? Have you decided what's to be done with him?
Oh, yes.
How? He figures that they would turn up again. The Hows are implacable enemies, Commander.
You what?
I'm sorry, Commander. The right of conscription? On the prisoner?
No, absolutely not. Hang me first.
No chance, boyo.
I can't decide if this is a vote of confidence or punishment.
An interesting decision, Commander. Come with me, sir. We'll see if you survive the joining. From this moment forth, Nathaniel Howe, you are a Grey Warden.
The moment of truth.
The Howe is stronger than I expected. For better or for worse, he will live.
There we go, new party member.
I'm here to serve, Commander.
Go fetch me some food then.
I will do what can be done, but you would be wise to keep alert for trading possibilities in your journeys. If you can persuade any merchants to trade here, it would benefit the Vigil considerably. The Fereldans are a proud people. They are proud of you especially. Had the First Warden sent foreign fighters, it would have caused great distrust amongst the locals. Barrel was specifically chosen as seneschal because he commands great respect here. About the Arling, he does not. But about the implications, a great deal. When Warden Commander Dryden was cast out of Ferelden generations ago, it created a dangerous precedent. Her true story, and that of the Warden's exile, is one you yourself uncovered at Soldier's Peak, at great personal risk. We are now presented with another precedent. Wardens owning lands and commanding fealty from lesser nobles. If your Arling succeeds, it will be an example to other kingdoms that wardens are important, blight or no. No, it is far to the north. The fortress is said to be impregnable. It still has the areas where the griffins of old would breed, but their like will never be seen again. Very well, Commander.
The trade must flow.
Commander, the Lords of Amaranthine have come to swear fealty to you and the Grey Wardens. These were Al Rendon Howe's vassals. Now they will be yours. Al Howe was enough of a bastard to do that all on his own. But it is possible he had confederates. Some of these lords bore Rendon no love, but others had their prospects ruined with his demise. Tread carefully, Commander. Lords and ladies, I present the Warden Commander of Ferelden and Arl of Amaranthine.
Commander.
Ban Esmerel of Amaranthine. As is old custom, you have the honor of beginning.
I promise that I, Ban Esmerel, will be faithful to the Arl in matters of life, limb, and earthly honor. Never will I bear arms against him or his heirs. So I say, in the sight of the Maker.
I promise that I, Lord Edelbreck...
And so, the ceremony is complete.
Long live the Warden Commander!
Too right. Sanders want.
It's good to be Arl, right? The bowing, the social climbers who do anything to get ahead. If you see any stray damsels in distress, send them my way. Regardless, I overheard something. Some nobles were gathered at the alcove. I couldn't hear much. Something must be dealt with. Something all in agreement. Not much to go on, I grant you. But they were being furtive, and I sensed they were trying to remain concealed from you. I believe some of these nobles seek a convenient end to a messy problem. The problem being you. I could paralyze them to search for evidence, but the Seneschal may have more diplomatic ideas.
Oh, conspiracy is afoot.
Warden Commander. A pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Honored to meet you, Warden Commander. You come to us during desperate times.
Not more about your precious farms, Edelbreck.
Some in our Arling do not have the comfort of city walls. On the plains, the situation is dire. So you remember me, young Cousland, although you're not so young anymore. I swear to you and Andraste I had no part in Howe's treachery. My concern isn't that, however. As we feast, the peasants on our lands are starving, or worse.
The city's defenses are more important, Edelbrecht.
There may be wheat in the silos now, but if the farmers die, where will you get your food? Thank you, my liege.
I see that Lord Edelbrecht wastes no time in canvassing you for soldiers to defend his farms. Do not be deceived, Commander. His livelihood is all he cares about. Amaranthine is the jewel of the Arling, and she must be protected. Pragmatism. A farming hovel can be rebuilt with straw and mud. Amaranthine was built over generations. If she falls, then this great Arling will be diminished.
Wealth is well and good, but what measure do you put to human life? The folk in the country outnumber your city dwellers many times over.
I would not be so vulgar as to violate the decorum of this event. Commander.
Bitching at one another.
Let me know if you want the nobles cleared out. If you want the ceremony to end, I mean. Do you know the conspirators? The right of high justice is yours, and treachery is a capital offense. Better to be a touch paranoid than turning up face down in a ditch. To proceed, we'd need strong proof, and that'll be hard to gather. There are options, some I would not recommend. They could turn the nobles fierce. Loghain and half the kingdom tried to stop you last time. I suppose there's little to worry about. Anything else? Edelbrecht speaks truly, sir, but things are dire. He and Ban Esmeralda both contest the deployment of soldiers. But we don't have enough men. It's a matter of what you want to protect. The city, the land, trade. As you wish.
Don't worry. I'll keep my mouth firmly shut. Why don't I just wait in the corner then?
You need anything, Commander?
Yeah, darkspawn bows, you can have that. You can have those. Thought Nathaniel hasn't got any armor and I'm selling everything. The rings he's got are okay. Need to get him a weapon though, don't we? Anything in the storage? could do with some boots and some
You
some
need
gauntlets,
anything, Commander?
gloves. None of them are really suitable. They'll just have to go barefoot for now.
Let me know if you want the nobles cleared out. If you want the ceremony to end, I mean. As you wish, Commander. Clear the hall. The Commander has business to attend to.
Right, let's get rid of all those nobles. Let's carry on. Have a look around the keep, see if there's any other little missions to go on with.
Yes. Yes.
I emptied out my stores. Blasting those darkspawn. Once we're done with repairs, we should talk.
£11 to spend. I'll say we'll stick him as an archer anyway.
You're back. You need anything? Oh, this will help a great deal. Viridium.
Armor and weapons could be made with this.
Commander, if you like, we could outfit your men. It wouldn't cost you anything, but some soldiers would have to guard the miners.
So I'm to make armor for all Amaranthine's rabble? Heren, you abuse me so, it's unconscionable.
Commander's orders.
Fine, fine, I'll work. But I want a challenge one day. Something to sink my teeth into.
You're back. You need anything?
Possibly.
Oh, of course.
Buy some boots and some gloves. And equip them to Nathaniel then, because his feet look a bit cold. Ah, they won't go on. What does he need? Oh, balls. At least he can get the gloves on for now anyway. 34 strength. Oh, he's nowhere near. Oh, he'll have to make do with what he's got for now. Right, have we got anything else in this area?
The whole quiet, stoic thing must get you a lot of action, huh?
Back in the dungeon, I think we missed a room in there before. No, we couldn't go in anyway. Ah, but we did miss the supplies box. Soap on a rope. Call of Duty. Right,
So you're a
head to the world map, I think then.
Do you have a point, mage?
Hey, I'm fine.